First game of the U.T. Moline doubleheader here at Moline's Bob Seitz Field. UT comes on the record of a 7-1 in the Big Six. Moline at 8-0. Moline with a split one to win the Western Big Six, or even a sweep would win the Western Big Six. UT with the sweep would win the Western Big Six themselves. Should be an interesting ball game. Both teams definitely want to come away with the win in the first game. The first game is a big one. That one's taken low and away. UT's Brooke Pryor. That second pitch, outside and high, 2-0. This is a Family Ties Productions. I'm Brian Medina, bringing you some commentary again from Moline's Bob Seitz Field. John Alonzo there at third base, the head coach of the UT Panthers. That one's hit sharply to second, crossing in time, one up and one down. And UT's half of the first inning. Jen Van Waterman now up for UT, one away. That one's hit back to the backstop, 0-1. One away here in UT's portion of the first. Taken outside and away. One-two count. One away again here in this first inning. That one's hit back beyond the backstop. Staying alive, keeps it again at 1-2. Low one in the dirt. He was up 2-2. On the hill for Moline is Hoffman. Now again, foul back beyond the backstop. Again, I'm Brian Medina. This is a Family Ties Productions. This is Western Big Six softball on I-High. Elena Hoffman, the sophomore hurler, the righty for Moline. And starting off again, Moline's coached by Mark Gerlach, assisted by Lindsay Erickson. That one's skied to right field, might stay in play. Just barely stays in play, but it is foul territory. Jordan Myers could not come with the catch, and Van Waterman is going to stay alive here in this first at bat here in the top half of the first inning. Moline's coached by Gerlach, UT's by Alonzo. These two teams face each other every year. Big Six opponents. These are traditionally two top-notch teams in the state of Illinois. Got to get to each other to get to a regional championship, and now UT is dropped down to 3A due to enrollment size, and they're going to be a 3A school. Moline's going to be a 4A school, so they won't meet each other in the IHSA tournament. So these two teams could potentially be down the same weekend, battling for a state championship in different classes. That one swung on and missed. 2 up and 2 down in UT's portion of the first. Aaron Walker up for UT. Aaron is a senior. She's been on the varsity team for a few years now. And again, you get UT, they are in 3A now, so they're going to have to get through Geneseo as probably their biggest opponent in that Class 3A field of the regional. And UT would host sectionals over the high school. Taking the low and away, 2-0 count. On On deck is Charlotte Park, another senior for United Township. A lot of big bats on this UT team. That one swung on and missed. Big swing there from Walker. And the count's now 2-1. Moline is overall 17-7. They are 7-1 in the 8-0 in the Big Six. They've had a very tough non-conference schedule so far. That one's belted deep. That one might have some distance. Way back. That was hit to the warning track. Walker is running in easily into second base. That one had missed the home run by about 3 foot. That was a nice play there, though, in left field. Emily Rash even have an opportunity to even try to catch that one. But that was a deep bomb there from Walker to start this one off. And, the first base open. Let's see what Coach Gerlach does with the venerable Charlotte Park up to bat for United Township. Panthers trying to get some runs here with 2 outs in this first inning. Park's got a big bat. She's batting clean up for United Township to see if they don't pitch around her. That one's a check swing, called strike. About every time you look in the sports clippings, Charlotte Park's hitting the ball out of the park. She's coming up with a double or a couple hits. She's got a big bat for United Township, and this is a big opportunity here in this doubleheader. One's taking high and outside, 1-1. Again, Moline is Class 4A state defending champions. Starting to run out of space here at their softball diamond with all the state championship banners. That one's taken high and away again, 2-1. It is a Family Ties Productions. I'm Brian Medina, bringing you some commentary again from Bob Seitz Field in Moline, just off of the Avenue of the Quad Cities. U.T.H.S. Medina bringing some camera work in the first game of a doubleheader. That one's taken high and away. 3-1 count. Called strike, runs it full. Girls are playing here, the boys are playing their doubleheader over at United Township High School at the campus. That one's fouled the backstop. Nice curveball there from Hoffman. I'm only trying to repeat as state champions. Got a lot of high school hardware here under Coach Gerlach and Coach Seitz. That one's taken high and away, ball 4. And UT got things going here in this bottom half, top half of the first, but there's still just some 2 outs. This is Goebel. Elizabeth Goebel for UT. Pretty decent crowd here for both sides of the first game of doubleheader. Pretty nice afternoon here in Moline. That one swung on and missed. Two outs. UT's got two on the base pass. I was taking it outside. A nice location there. UT's got a double and a walk so far in the inning. Top half of the first. Off-speed pitch found to the backstop by Goebel. Again, the wind was blowing in here to left. The wind wasn't blowing in. That was home run easily there off the bat of Aaron Walker. One-two count, two-way. Hoffman's delivery. High and away again. Evens it up 2-2. Hoffman's 2-2 pitch, 2-away. Swung on and missed, and that's the end of UT's first. Half an inning here in the books. Scores UT 0 and Moline up to bat. Bottom half of the first inning here for Moline. UT got 2 on. Called strike. Painting the black outside portion of the plate. And UT had 2 on with 2 out. And couldn't come up with any runs. On the hill for United Township is Brooke Pryor. She also led off the game for United Township. That one taking a high and away. Rashy batting for Moline. And Moline is coached by Mark Gerlach. That one just been inside. Runs count 2-1. Brooke Pryor is just a junior from United Township. That was taken outside and away. 3-1. Moline trying to get some runners on early here. Rashy being a good leadoff hitter, see if she can't get on base. That one swung up, belted deep center field. All over it is number 6, Elizabeth Goebel. Comes up with the catch. Runs might be scarce in this doubleheader. He actually called for a strike, high and inside. A good location there from Pryor. Shows bunt. Nothing doing. Caitlin Clary up. She's a senior for Moline. Trying to get on base. Here in the bottom half of the first inning. Takes that one low at the knees, outside. Count runs to 2-1. And 1 out. This is the bottom half of the first. Called strike. Nice location. Painting the black. Third base side of the plate. Evens it up 2-2. We got 1 out. And now the count runs full. Pryor throwing some pitches here in this first inning. That one's hit off third base side and out of play. In the infield for United Township is Jamie Van Watermill at third, Aaron Walker at short, Courtney Markin, the sophomore, at second. And at first base is Natalie Brown. That one swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that's 2 outs here in the first. Get a nice location. Brittany Drish up for Moline, and on deck is Jordan De Los Reyes, the big bat of Jordan De Los Reyes on deck. Called strike, inner portion of the plate. Trying to jam her up there inside. It's 0-1. Trish is a very big bat. See if she doesn't do something here. The pitch from Pryor. That one's hit. And it's going to be just foul. So now the count runs 0-2 and 2 outs. You know, I'm Brian Medina bringing some commentary from Bob Seitz Field on the campus of Moline High School. Pryor pitching for East Moline. That one's taken inside. Good spot to miss, so up in the count 0-2. United Township is coached by John Alonzo and Shannon De La Rosa. Let's hit it right back up the middle. Pryor's all over it. Gets it across and in time. And that's Moline's a portion of the first after one inning is here. And in the books, it's 0-0. Top of the second coming up. UT's portion of the second inning. Let's get low into the dirt. UT couldn't come with any runs. Neither did Moline. These teams have some big bats, but would not be surprised to see not very many runs this doubleheader. That one's fouled on the backstop. 1-1. Trying to get something going here, and there's second inning. That one's hit. Gonna be trouble there in right field, and it's gonna drop. UT's got a runner on here to start the second inning. That's going to be sophomore Courtney Markin with the single. So UT's got one on and nobody out. Batting for United Township is Heather Johnson. Heather is a freshman. And United Township also shows bunt, gets it down. Markin cannot get there in time. Opportunity for double play, not going to get it. They get the lead runner though at first. Nice play there by third baseman Miranda Marion, and Moline gets the lead runner. That was a big play there. So we got one out, runner still on first base. Haley Length batting for United Township. She again is another freshman for UT. Two freshmen in the starting lineup for United Township. Low and in the dirt, 1-0. Quite the honor to play varsity softball for Coach Alonzo as a freshman. That's a big time deal. At a school like UT, that one's got down. UT's going to move the runner. So they got a runner sitting on second. Nice sacrifice there from Length. And on second is going to be Heather Johnson. So UT, they've got two outs. Batting is junior Jamie Van Watermeulen. I remember the Van Watermeulen girls from the basketball scene. It just got real sunny here at Moline. Sun is beaten down. That one's low in the dirt. UT's going to get the third. So they got a runner on third with two outs. Another pass ball like that, and UT be on the board. Can't imagine that these two pitchers are going to keep these squads down. These are some big-time offenses. Van Watermeulen with two outs, trying to get that runner in from third base now. Little base hit would bring her home. That one's hit beyond the backstop. Moves it up 1-1. Brian Medina again bringing some commentary. First game of two. That one's taken high and away. 2-1 count. Coach Alonzo would love to get on Moline here first, make Moline work from behind. Two-one count. Hoffman's delivery is taken high and away. 3-1. So now, hitter's pitch for Van Watermeulen. Van Watermeulen is the 9-hitter. For UT. On deck is the pitcher, Brooke Pryor. So let's see if Van Watermeulen can't get on base. And Pryor can't help herself. Here in the second. That one's taken out away. Oh, UT had a chance to get a run there. Heather Johnson took a stutter step and couldn't make it in time. That was a very wild pitch, but UT can't come up with a run there on that miscue. So now there's runners on the corners, 2 outs. Pitcher Brooke Pryor up. Leadoff hitter Brooke Pryor up. Might have to circle that wild pitch as an opportunity missed by United Township. Not sure she would have made it, but catcher's got to come up with it cleanly and get it go over to the pitcher cleanly as well to get that out. But we got a lot of softball left. It is the top half of the second inning. This should be a doubleheader. It comes down to every tooth and nail. So a run here and a run there really would have made a difference. Brooke Pryor fouls that one off. First base side, not a play. It's 8-0 in the conference. They've got some big bats. That was taking low in the dirt. Man, one of them stays at bay there at first base. It's a 1-1 count. Let's see if UT doesn't try to get that runner going on first base, kind of shake things up. Man, one of them is looking as she might be taking off on this pitch. That one's hit. Belton, nice play there at short. Saves a run. Brittany Drish there short, made a diving stab between the gap of third and short. Comes up with the catch and the third out. UT misses an opportunity there. They have had 2 runners on in both the first and the second. After 1.5, it's UT 0 and Moline 0. Bottom half of the second here for Moline. Jordan De Los Reyes, the biggest bat in this Moline lineup. Taken high and away. Yeah, the biggest bat in this Moline lineup, Jordan De Los Reyes. She's a junior. She's going to be back another year. When she's that bad, you better take notice. She's liable to pop it on the park. I was taking low. 2-0 count. Not a bad player to pitch around. She's got a big bat again. Count. Oh, speed pitch, taking just a bit outside. 3-0. With 3-0 count, way behind. Not sure that this is a good opportunity to kind of throw her something in the dirt, and they do. Low and inside. Not a bad walk. Jordan Myers batting, another senior. She's out there playing out in right field for the Maroons. But again, on first base is Jordan De Los Reyes. Not a bad walk there from Pryor. Walks around 4 pitches. Not an intentional walk, but definitely did not give her anything to hit. That was taken low and away. Big swing there from Myers. Evens the count up 1-1, and there is nobody out. Moline's got their first base runner on first now. See if Moline can't bring her around. Marion's on deck for the Maroons. Brooke Pryor's delivery. High and away. 2-1. Again, with the IHS, they reclassifying some teams this year. You know, UT's in 3A and Alleman's in 2A, and Moline is still up at 4. UT Alleman and Moline have an opportunity to all get some hardware this season. Bunt showed, and it's down. Van Waterman bobbles it, and she's not going to be able to come up and play. So Moline now has runners on first and second, nobody out in the second. You know, a lot of times, big innings will determine the outcome, and this right now is a possibility for a big inning here for Coach Gerlach and Moline. Miranda Marion batting for the Maroons. Swung on and missed on the off-speed pitch. Brooke Pryor. His delivery is high and away. 2-1 count. Yep, we have 2 outs. Wind has shifted. It's actually now blowing out here at Bob Seitz Field. Bunt showed again. Pryor comes up with it, gets it across the first. That's the first out of the inning. But Miranda Marion has a big sacrifice there. She's got her runners both in scoring position for Jenna Winthurst. He's looking over at Gerlach for some signals. He told her to get up there and hit the ball. Not too much interaction there from coach to player. We got 2 runners in scoring position here for the Maroons now. UTN at the corners. Called strike right down the middle, off-speed pitch. You see Winthers' knees kind of buckle there. I think she was looking straight fastball there on that first pitch. It's 0-1. And again, nice off-speed delivery there from the junior from United Township. It was a big at-bat. That one's belted. Goebel's all over in center. This could bring it home. De Los Reyes goes to the plate. Not going to be there in time, and that is the first run of the doubleheader on the sac fly from Jenna Winthurst. In Moline, they're going to exploit the mistakes you make on the field. They had first, they had a runner on first and De Los Reyes. They showed bunt, moved the runner to first, or excuse me, to second. Coach Alonzo talks to the umpires here early. But again, those runner on first, and Moline moved over to second. But they had an error there at third base. The runners were on first and second, nobody out. They bunted them over again, second, third. And, Moline, just a little small ball there. Nothing special. They've got 1 run right now, and they have no hits. And they've also got a runner on third base with Allison Archer up to bat. Archer is a sophomore for the Maroons. Called strike. This is a game of inches, and right now here in the second, Moline up 1-0 is winning that. There's a couple plays that could have swayed this. UT could be up 1-0. It could be the opposite score, but it isn't. That isn't the case. That one's hit. That one's going to be trouble there for Markin, but it's caught right in front of the freshman Haley Length. Moline gets a run without a hit, and after 2, it's UT 0 and the Maroons 1. We're in the top half of the third inning. UT now trails 1-0, and this is a game of inches, and Moline is exploiting that right now. Calling strike into portion of the plate. UT had an opportunity to top half of the first inning with a wild pitch to come with a run. The runner got a delayed start, couldn't get to the plate. Then UT's second inning was stopped on a nice play by Drish at short. That was a nice changeup. 1-1 count. But again, in that second inning, Drish came with a nice catch and saved a run. In the bottom half of the second, Moline, as usual, will make you pay for every mistake you're going to make. And they got a runner on first with a walk. That one's hit into the gap. This might be, nice play. Right field comes up with the play. And we got a runner on again for United Township. But again, in that inning, they had a runner on first, moved her on a sac bunt, but there was an error at third, so runners on first, second, nobody out. Moline moved him again on a bunt, second and third, and his little pop fly got the first run of the doubleheader. It's Moline. They are going to exploit every mistake you make. That's why they've got all them state championship banners. They're going to. They do have some big bats, but if you make mistakes, they're going to make you pay, and in a big way. And that's 1-0 here. We're in the third. UT's got to get another opportunity. They got a runner on first. Nobody out here in the third. Aaron Walker, the big bat of Aaron Walker, is up. Hits that back beyond the third base dugout. Not a play. She's got 2 hits to Moline, 0, but scoreboard has Moline up 1-0. That one's hit right back in the middle. Drish all over it. Gets it across the second time. Nice play there by the shortstop. Beautiful play there by the shortstop. Got a bad bouncer and still got it across in time to her teammate, Allison Archer. The UT's got, again, a one on, one out. Aaron Walker, the shortstop at first. The big bat. Charlotte Park is up for United Township. She could flip the script and give UT the lead in one swing of the bat. That one's hit. That one's in the gap. That's going to be trouble. That one's caught. Nice play there by the center fielder, Caitlin Clary. That was, again, another tough play. Charlotte Park, she puts distance on that one, but couldn't get it out of the park. Hit that right center gap. Nice play there by the center fielder, and there's 2 outs now in UT's portion of the third. Elizabeth Goebel, the center fielder, batting for United Township. They got 2 outs in their third. Goebel's a senior for United Township. It's taken high and away. 1-0. Get out, Brian Dean. This is a Family Ties Productions. And this is Western Big Six softball. On high, low and inside. 2-0 count. Runs it to 2-0. On deck, Courtney Markin, the sophomore. She's got a single already. So Coach Alonso, well, they've had 2 runners on in every inning so far. It's up to third, but this inning's not quite over yet. Swung on and missed. 2-1. 2-1 count. Offense delivery. Belted back to the backstop. Evens it up at 2-2. That one's hit right side. Walker takes off for second, comes up with the steal. Now UT's got a runner in scoring position, 2 outs. The speedy Aaron Walker gets to second base on the steal. Nice save again there by Drish. She doesn't come up with that one. He might be having a runner on third. Goebel batting. See if the senior can't come up with a big hit here. Try to bring a run home. Coach Alonso with some words of encouragement there at third base, trying to get a run home. It's Moline here in the third inning. That one swung on and missed. And that's going to be UT's portion of the third. After 2.5, score still Moline 1 and the Panthers 0. Perfect, thank you. Third inning, Bots get underway. Pryor's delivery, 1-0 score is the lead for Moline. Pretty good doubleheader so far. A lot of people really starting to show up now with the nice weather. Fans line up on both sides of first and third. Fans really starting to fill in here in the outfield as well. Big doubleheader. That one's hit right back at the middle. The Walker comes up with it. Easy play there. Can of corn, one away. Emily Rashi third. Van Waterman comes up with it, gets it across in time. 2 up and 2 down. Pretty quick inning so far. Canary up for the Maroons with 2 away. That was taken away. 1-0. Canary gets the bunt down. Van Waterman gets it over. And in time. Nice play there. Bang, bang. On the bunt attempt by Canary. That's going to have Moline third. A quick inning there. After 3, Maroons 1. United Township 0. This game's starting to move along now. Here we are in the 4th inning. UT down 1-0. You hate to make it sound like you're running out of outs and you're just in the 4th, but you really are. Now running out of time, down 1-0. Still 4 at bats. Quite, there's still a few chances, but you want to get a run here. In the way that Hoffman's pitching, that one's to Drish, crossing time, 1 up and 1 down. You want to come up with something here in this inning. Pretty soon, Moline, they're bound to come up with some big hits and create some distance. So you want to at least catch up with them. Batting for UT now is Heather Johnson, the freshman. Oh, into the dirt. Ball taken away. 2-0. Definitely a nice afternoon. A lot of people have their dogs out here at Moline. It's a beautiful day. So let's see the girls play 2-0 count, 1 away. Top half of the 4th inning for United Township. They trail 1-0 to Moline. That one's fouled back beyond the backstop by the freshman Johnson. Sophomore to freshman Hoffman to the freshman Johnson. Moline with a win would be conference champions in the Big Six again. But Moline, I was taking low into they're 3-1, but they, winning the Big Six is important. Like to win Big Six championships, but I think they measure success on state hardware, and they have a lot of it. This is probably the most successful program in the state of Illinois. Low in the dirt. T's going to get a walk. Runner on first with 1 out. But yeah, again, you say Moline in the state of Illinois and softball, and you think state championship success no matter where you are. We're out here in the western part of the state, but first thing you hear, as soon as you hear that Moline name in softball, you're thinking that's the team to beat. That one's swung on hit. See if Moline can't come up with it, but no, that's going to find the stands. Another freshman, Haley Length. A lot of communication out here by the outfielders. Sign of a very good team. They're all involved in every pitch. That shows bunt, pulls it back, high and away. In the sophomore game, Moline leads United Township 16-0 in the 4th. This one a little bit closer than that. Lentz shows bunt, gets it down, gets a good one. Might be trouble here at first. Get it across in time. Excellent play by the first baseman, Jenna Winthurst. UT, they've got a runner on second. 2-way. You got a base hit here by Van Waterman. Would bring in a run. Hoffman's delivery. High and away. 1-0. 1-0 is the score. Inside, tight, 2-0. This is a Family Ties Productions. I'm Brian Medina, bringing you some commentary from Moline's Bob Seitz Field on the campus of Moline High School. Again, I'm Brian Medina, and this is a Western Big Six softball on high. That one's hit. Now he'd be trouble there. Drish, a couple steps back, comes up with the catch. And that's going to be UT's portion of the fourth. Midway point in this one, scores Panthers 0, Maroons 1. Moline's portion of the fourth. They're at 1-0, going to try to get some distance here. Brittany Drish up for the Maroons to lead off this fourth inning. Swung on, belted right side. Finds the stands. 0-1. Again, appreciate the cooperation of Athletic Director Todd Rosenthal and the entire athletic department at Moline for allowing us to bring you to this afternoon's game and the game to follow. I'm Brian Medina, and this is Western Big Six softball. First game of a doubleheader. Inside pitch. Teams it up 1-1. Again, Moline, if they can come up with a win in the first game, they will be Western Big Six champions. Again. But again, like I said before, Moline, they determine success and how they do in the postseason. That one's hit to right field all over. It is the freshman. Comes up with the catch. Does Haley Length. And there is a one away now. You know, this is, again, Jordan De-Los-Reyes. She has the only run. We walked her. You know, UT walked her in the first. It was the second inning when they walked her. And they're trying to create some distance. And De-Los-Reyes can give you that distance with one swing of the bat with a long one. We'll see if UT doesn't pitch around her again. That was taking calls, strike, out of portion of plate, painting the black. As prior. Good spot. Good thing about De-Los-Reyes, where we're standing, I'm right here behind the center field fence. If she's going to hit it out, she's going to hit it about 50 foot past the fence. So I think we're probably in good shape. That was taken away, 1-1. Away, nice spot to miss though. Evens it up 2-1. Another pitch taken away. 3-1. The catcher's not moving too much, so she might be set off outside the plate. It's 3-1. 1-0 score, 1 out here in Moline's fourth. That was skied. The shortstop Walker comes up with a catch. That's the second out of the inning here in the fourth. Jordan Myers up for the Maroons. That one's hit right in front of Goebel. Can't come up with a catch. And that is a base hit for the Maroons by Jordan Myers. Now Miranda Marion's up with a runner on first base for Moline. We'll try to get something going here in the fourth. Belted back to the backstop. Foul ball. UT in the top half of the fifth inning is going to have their big bats. Top of the order going to come up in that inning, so you know, they can silence the bats here for Moline in the fourth. Taken away. 1-1, evens it up. But again, if they can silence the bats here and close out Moline's fourth, they've got an opportunity to get some runs in the fifth, but they got to stop them here. That one's taken inside, low. 2-1. Pryor's 2-1 delivery to Marion. He's taking just a bit off the plate. Three and one count, and 2 down, 1-0 to score. We're here in the fourth. That one's hit. Going to be trouble there. Third comes up with a catch, does Van Watermeulen, and that's going to close out Moline's portion of the fourth. After 4 are complete here at Bob Seitz Field. Moline 1, United Township 0. We're here in the fifth, and it's the top of the order for United Township. They're going to try to get back in this one, and if they do, they're going to have to do it pretty soon. They're down to the last 9 outs. Starting to run out of time here. It is the 5th inning, but it's hard to score against runs against Moline, and you got to do it now if you want it. Brooke Pryor out the bat. Pitcher trying to help herself. That one swung on, hit to third. That one's across in time. Nice play there by Marion. Picked it up on a little short hop and gets the first out of the 5th inning. This is Jen Van Watermeulen. She's a junior. She's already got a single this afternoon. Hoffman's delivery low into the dirt. And U.T.'s coached by John Alonzo and assisted by Shannon Goebel. Excuse me, Shannon De La Rosa, formerly Shannon Goebel. Called strike, evens it up 1-1. Hoffman's delivery's in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Hit sharply to third again to Marion, gets it across and in time. She's got both putouts at 5-3, and it's a 2-away. That was a real sharp hit ball there by Van Watermeulen, just right at Marion. You know, now UT's got their big bats up with 2 outs. There's nobody on, but right now Walker could tie the game with one swing of the bat against Hoffman. Walker's got a double and a stolen base. Low and in the dirt. 1-0. Again, right there on deck is Charlotte Park, so they've got big bats right here, 3 and 4. But if they don't get something going now, they might not even see the plate before the end of this ball game. Called strike. Nice off-speed pitch there by Hoffman. Evens it up 1-1. This is a Family Ties Productions. I'm Brian Medina, bringing some commentary. Jess Medina providing the camera work. Belted to the left and out of play. But again, yeah, this is the doubleheader, in the conference season. 1-2 count, swung on, belted back beyond the backstop. Going to do it again. A nice one-handed grab there by a fan beyond the backstop. One-two count, 1-0 the score. Aaron Walker up. One of the premier hitters in the Big Six Conference. Hits that one right at McMill to Drish. Drish comes up with it, gets it across, not in time, and UT's got a runner on again with 1 away here in the 5th. Make any kind of bobble or give Walker an opportunity she's going to get around the bases in her. She's got a lot of speed. And now with the score 1-0, Charlotte Park, the catcher's going to come up for United Township, and she could change the outlook of this game for United Township with one swing of the bat. This is a big at-bat and determining the outcome of this ball game. Called strike, getting a portion of the plate. Yeah, but this is a big at-bat. You know, wind is slightly blowing in from left field. Hoffman's delivery way outside. That's going to move the runner to second, so let's see what Moline does now with that base open at first. And knowing the kind of power that Charlotte Park has, I think they're going to walk her. I don't know if they're even going to pitch to her to show her anything good. It's 1-1 count. Coach Gerlach might be bringing it at her. Looks like he is. That one's taken low and away. 2-1. And they've got that base open at first. I'm pretty sure that they're not going to pitch around her, but they're not going to give her anything good to hit. That one's low in the dirt. 3-1. Three-one count. Charlotte Park, the batter for United Township, runner in scoring position for the Panthers. That one's taken way outside, and that's going to move the runner again. So they've got first and third, and they've got 2 outs. So now with the 2 runners on, you know, they're at least in the 7th inning going to get the first 2 hitters up in the lineup in that 7th inning. So this game is far from being over. Moline's still going to have to take down the top batters in UT's lineup. Senior up. There's 2 seniors on the base pass for for United Township here in the 5th. That was taken away. Nice stop there by the catcher. That could have been a run with the speedy Aaron Walker at third. UT's got 4 hits, Moline with just 1. No count. Lindsay Erickson out to talk to her pitcher. Off in the sophomore trying to silence the bats here for UT in this 5th inning. Taken low and away, 2-0. First and third, 2 down, 2-0 count. That was taken away, 3-0. So I'm pretty sure that UT's not even going to look at a pitch. Still going to swing at this pitch. It's the center fielder Elizabeth Goebel, another senior for United Township, at the bat. He did all of this with 2 outs. Called strike, hitter's pitch, 3-1. Was the score, 5th inning. This is UT's best opportunity since the 2nd. Taken away. That's going to be ball 4. Walks are on 5 pitches. Bases are loaded. This is the biggest opportunity for United Township all afternoon. They've got bases loaded. They do have 2 outs. And they've got a sophomore up in Courtney Mark, and Courtney does have a single, so if she could get a little bloop single like she did before, you might see the speedy Megan Balaguer, a sophomore, coming around to second. So let's see what UT does. They've got, again, bases loaded. And 2 outs. Markin's a big hitter for UT. I was taking low into the dirt. 1-0. And I think you almost have to just kind of wait on the pitcher, maybe wait for that strike. 1-0 count, two-way. Swung on, belted, and that's going to bring home a run. Maybe two. Ballagher looking at home. She's taking off, and she is going to score. And UT, just like that, comes up with their second run of the doubleheader. They got runners in second and third, and 2 outs. Big time hit there by Markin. She's a big hitter, and that was the biggest opportunity of the game. And the sophomore comes up with the big belt there, comes up with 2 runs for United Township. Ballagher gets the run, but it was Charlotte Park who did the work to get on base. She was a courtesy runner, and she scores the run to give UT a 2-1 lead here in the 5th. Now they go freshman. Heather Johnson up. So now, in the 7th inning, UT's going to get all the way to their cleanup hitter, so they're hopefully not done scoring runs. All this was done with 2 outs. Low into the dirt. Hoffman's starting to lose her control here in this inning. Freshman Heather Johnson, with a little base hit here, she can give UT a 3-run lead in the 5th inning. That one's taking them away. Hoffman's really starting to lose control. They've got a pitcher throwing in the bullpen, and Kelsey Reed, she's warming up, and I'm not sure if Hoffman's going to finish this one out. It's 2-0, and UT's already got 2 runs in on the inning. Silent Moline side down that third base side, and the UT dugout is definitely fired up now. That one's hit. Might be trouble. Comes up with a catch as first baseman, Jenna Winters. But not before UT can get 2 runs on a couple hits, with all done with 2 outs. And after 4.5, it's UT 2, Moline 1. We are in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Moline now down 2-1. Again here in the 5th inning, Moline now trails for the first time in the doubleheader. And it's now 2-0. First baseman Jenna Wintherstup, she's got the lone Moline RBI and that sac fly to center in the 2nd. Is the score, 5th inning. 2-0 count, Rick Pryor. Trying to close this one out. Her team up now finally. 2-1. That's a called strike right down the middle. 2-1. Inside pitch. Ball 4, and Moline's got another runner on.
They're up 4-2. He's at first right now.
Allison Archer now batting for the Maroons. Coach Gerlach gives his players some instructions there right before they bat. See if Moline doesn't try to move the runners. This is a very disciplined ball club. See if they don't try to move the runner on a bunt. Corners are in for United Township. Swings at it, fouls it off. First base side, not a play. That one's bunted down. Gonna be a tough play there. At first, not gonna get it, and they're gonna get two runners now on base. As Charlotte Park attempted to go down a second and get the lead runner, and UT now has to slow down Moline. They've got runners on first and second and nobody out. Here again in this Moline fifth. So this again another opportunity for Moline to get some runs. I'm pretty sure Haley Marlier might be showing bunt again. Moline has been struggling on offense, but they just trail by a run, so they can get some runs with a little bit of small ball. They're going to do it. Coach Gerlach is one of the premier coaches in the state of Illinois for a reason. That was taken high and away, 1-0. Pryor's 1-0 delivery. Inside, tight, 2-0. 2-0 count, two runners on the base paths for Coach Gerlach and his Moline Maroons. Bunt showed, called strike, 2-1. Runner nearly thrown down at second base. Good thinking there from the senior Goebel. Center fielder came in. Nearly got the throw down to second. That would really make Coach Gerlach an unhappy camper. 2-1 count, nobody out. Bottom half of the fifth for Moline. That one swung on, belted to the backstop, beams it up 2-2, and nobody out. The junior Pryor trying to silence the bats here for Moline in the fifth inning. UT finally gets their first runs of the afternoon, and it gives them a lead at 2-1. Moline's been struggling on offense, so they've had a hard time getting any kind of runs. That one's a hit by pitch, so now Moline's got the bases loaded in this fifth inning. Coach Alonso comes out, gonna come out and talk to his team. This fifth inning been a lot of action. UT got two runs in the top half, and now, with nobody out in this fifth inning, Moline is gonna try to do something here. I'm Brian Medina. This is Family Ties Productions, and we're here with Western Big Six softball on iHigh. Jess Medina providing the camera work here in this Western Big Six doubleheader, the biggest of doubleheaders here for both these squads. UT can win the Big Six championship with a sweep. Moline needs just one win. Now Brooke Pryor going to face Emily Rashi. That one's hit, and that one's going to be trouble for man one when she's all over it. She's going to get it to the plate, see if she can't get it there in time. Cannot. Brooke Pryor cuts it off, and Moline is on the board, and it's tied up at 2 here in the fifth. So now with one away, score tied up at 2. top of the order, Caitlin Canary, the lefty, up. Another little. See if she doesn't slap one at it. Moline doesn't try to get something going here. Shows bunt. Can't get up. Can't get it down. UT nearly comes up with a catch, but just over the outstretched hands of Charlotte Park. Harmlessly falls to the ground, 0-1. Caitlin Canary with a little base hit can give her team a 2-run lead in the 5th. This is a big at-bat. High called ball. 1-1 count. Corners way in for United Township. That one's hit, and Van Water's going to come with the catch. She gets it back in time. Canary hit it hard, but right at Van Watermeulen, and that's the second out of the inning. And the sophomore should be the senior, Brittany Drishup. She's coming up in a big opportunity here. Now it's hit right back up the middle. Walker gets it across. Not in time. That's going to be an error. That's going to bring home 2 more runs for Moline. Throwing error on the play by Aaron Walker. Bring it home with 2 runs, and Moline's up now 4-2 in this 5th inning. Now 4-2, and we're here in the 5th inning. UT finally got some runs across. Now they trail by their biggest margin at 2 runs. But they still, Moline still has to go through the UT heart of their order to end this one at one point in time, either the 6th or the 7th. So this game's far from being over. A lot of softball left. Trish's delivery Dillis Reyes takes that one high and away, 1-0. That one's hit sharply to left field, and that's going to bring in another run for Moline. They're going to take a 5-2 lead on Dillis Reyes' double. Now 5-2 here in the 5th. Freshman Emily Woodford going to take over at second base for Jordan Dillis Reyes. Moline's up 5-2 now in the 5th. Brooke Pryor's delivery is skied to third base, just outside, backstop and out of play. Jordan Myers got a single. That one's hit right back up the middle. Walker comes up with it, gets across in time, and that's going to be the end of Moline's 5th, but not before the Maroons can get 4 runs. And after a 5 are said and done here at Bob Seitz Field, it's Moline 5, United Township 2. Top of the 6th inning now. UT trails 5-2. Big 4-run inning there for the Maroons. They had bases loaded, nobody out. They made UT pay in a big way with 4. UT's freshman. UT's freshman, Haley Length batting for the Maroons here in the 6th. Maybe for the Panthers here in the 6th.
UT had all the momentum. They went up 2-1, but a couple walks and hit by pitch, and they came up with 4 big runs. I was taken inside, 2-0. New pitcher of the game for Moline. That's number 16, Kelsey Reed. She would be in line for a save. Was it foul off their base side? Low one in the dirt. Game's it up 2-2. They're not going to get them all back. Probably not going to get them all back in 1 inning, so they can get a run or 2 here. At least put the pressure on Moline on in the 7th. This is a big inning. It'd be nice to get a run or 2 here to kind of close the gap against the Maroons. That one's hit third base. Marion's all over it. Gets it across and in time, and that's 1 away. Score, 6th inning. Low into the dirt. 1-0. That one's nice. Change up there. Evens it up 1-1. Beautiful pitch. Nice spot for that change up. Up to bat for U.T.H.S. Township. She is a sophomore. Hits that one to third. Marion's all over from her knees. Gets it across in time. Beautiful play by the third baseman. She's had a very nice afternoon defensively for Moline. That's the second out of the inning, and it's still 5-2 here in the 6th. So yeah, again, Moline and UT are not going to face each other in the IHSA tournament. So this is the biggest doubleheader, biggest games they're going to play all season against one another. UT's dropped to 3A, so they don't have to go through Moline every year. That one's low into the dirt, 1-0. With all of it sitting in 2A and UT in 3 and Moline in 4, you can have potentially 3 state championships from one conference. And those 3 schools have the arms and the bats to do it. Called strike, out of portion of plate, evens it up 1-1. Side away, 2-1. That was taken inside. 3-1. You know, UT just needs to get a runner on. See what happens from there. Got leadoff hitter Brooke Pryor up. You know, when they scored their runs, they did it all with 2 outs. So Pryor hits that one sharply to Drish, but she gets it across and in time, and that's going to be the end of UT 6 after 5.5. Maroons 5, United Township 2. Moline's portion of the 6th. Pitcher Pryor gotta hunker down here. You can't give them any more runs. Your team down 3. Mary hits that one into center field. Goebel. She is all over it. 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out in the Moline 6th. You know, this is a game of inches, and the score is 5-2, but this game could easily be 3-1 United Township. This has been a very nip and tuck doubleheader. Moline does lead by 3, but UT's actually got more hits than Moline, and they trail by 3 runs. Called striker right down the middle on that off-speed pitch. But a couple errors, that's what it does you in. You try to eliminate the big inning, and Moline got that in that full run 5th. That's our separation there. That one's hit right at second baseman Markin. Gets it across and in time, 2 away. That was taken inside, 1-0. That one's hit to center field. Give me a tough play there. UT can't come up with a catch. Nice little bloop single there off the bat of Allison Archer. Bloops that one in. Little excuse me swing. Comes up with a single. So when you get back in business, I got a runner on. There is 2 outs now. Haley Marlier up. I was thinking high and away. Taking off for second. Got her. Nice throw there by Park to Walker. And that's going to end Moline 6th. We are through with 6, and it's now Moline 5, UT 2. UT on to their last opportunity here in the 7th inning. Trails 5-2. Down to their last 3 outs. All the players up on the bench in support of Van Watermeulen. Jen Van Watermeulen up. She needs to get on base here in this opportunity. It's 2-0. But again, she can get on and they can somehow get another runner on. They've got the big bat of Charlotte Park up 3rd in this inning. UT's Flame definitely not out yet, but they're down to their last 3 outs. Called strike, got a portion of plate, 2-1. Kelsey Reed trying to get the save here for Moline. That one's belted right at Brittany Drish, and that is the first out of the UT 7th. Shortstop Aaron Walker up. She provided the tag on that stolen base attempt. 10-6. Swung on and missed on that off-speed pitch. 1-0. We're going to do both games of this conference doubleheader. Moline 2 outs away from a Western Big Six championship. Swung out right back at the pitcher. Gets it across in time, and that is the 2nd out of this 7th inning. So now UT is down to their last out. Moline 1 out away from Western Big Six championship. Off the outside portion of the plate, 1-0. Reed's delivery low under, 2-0. The big bat of Charlotte Park. That's high and away, 3-0. Park fakes the bunt. That's going to be ball. That's a called strike. Kind of surprising call. 3-1. That's ball 4. UT's got at least a runner on in the 7th. Up to bat now is Elizabeth Goebel, senior again. United Township, you know, the tying run sitting there in the on deck circles. So. Delivery's low on inside, 1-0. UT, they'll take base runners every way they can get it. They need some runners here in the 7th inning. That one's belted right at Marion. Across in time, and there are your 2011 Western Big Six champions, Moline Maroons. Moline with the big inning. It was the 5th. They got 4 runs in that 5th inning. They loaded them up with nobody out. UT had 2 runs in the top half that gave them the 2-1 lead, but couldn't hold on to it. The big bats of Moline came up with 4 runs, and we're going to take a quick break, come back for game 2. But the first game is a Moline win. It's 5-2, and they are your 2011 Western Big Six champions. And we got a quick break, and we'll be back to do game 2. And again, Moline wins 5-2 here at Bob Seitz Field, and they are Western Big Six champs.
Game 2 just underway. First batter for United Township. Only won the first one, 5-2. Now on the hill for the Maroons is Shelby Blair. That one taken outside. Runs the count 1-2. Swung on, belted down third base side, just foul. Pryor's going to get another chance. That one's hit. That's going to be a base hit. Pryor gets on to lead off this one in the top half of the first inning. UT lost the first one 5-2. They were up 2-1 going into the 5th inning, and Moline came up with 4 runs on a couple hits and a couple errors and a couple walks and hit by a pitcher. But Moline, you give them opportunities, they are going to make you pay, and they're going to make you pay in a big way, and they did that, and they showed that in that first game. That bunt's down, a good one. They get Pryor down there at second. Had a Van Watermelon sacrifice. Good job there by Coach Alonzo. Notified the umpires what the call was there. Van Waterman hit herself on the knee as she got that bunt down and didn't get another opportunity. UT again lost the first one 5-2. Well, Moline wins the Western Big Six championship. They're 9-0 in the Big Six. They'd like to get an undefeated 10-0 conference record, but UT, they want to end this one on a positive note, see if they can't come up with a split. Moline was still in the Big Six, but it'd be nice to come up with a split and have something to look forward to, coming into the postseason. Yeah, and Allison, Shelby Blair is the pitcher here.